Hey, this is Keith with K&D Flips. We're going to try something a little different this week. I picked up a Manfrotto Tripod, this little handheld thing here. Found out about it off of Froggy Flips channel. I'll link his channel below. I'm also going to include some other links for some smaller channels that I found and that I enjoy watching. They've been recommended by others, or I've seen them on a chat or whatever, but they'll be down below in the description. So we're going to do a what sold video for you this week. I've got some smalls, I've got some mediums, not too many larges. I don't think I have a large, but we'll show you everything on the other side of this. Okay, so yeah, I didn't mention it in the first segment, but if you see behind me, there is a new banner. Just kind of picked that up for some background stuff. Saw that Bobby and JT, Bobby the Cap Guy, or the Cap Guy and JT, I can link his channel down below too. He had a banner and I just asked him where he got it from, and I took a look around the interwebs and found this one here. So just a little something to have in the background. Anyway, so we're going to get on with these, the what sold video part this week. And before we do that, as long as you're here, if you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up and hit the bell for notifications, and well, you'd have to subscribe first, then hit the bell for notifications. That way you'll be notified whenever we put out a new video. All right, so let's get into it. We got 18 items here, so I'm gonna try to go rapid fire, and I'm gonna show you I'm gonna try two different things. I'm doing this standing up, obviously using the little handheld thing here. I'll try something a little different after that, and then, you know, normally I'm sitting in that chair right there, showing you everything that's sold, but we're trying something a little different this week. All right, so I still have my cheat sheet, still got my readers on, so let's get into the first item here. First item here, I bought a bag of patches at a garage sale. I don't know how many patches were in there. I'm just going to say they were a nickel a piece. I had these things sitting around forever, and I just decided to list them last week. You know what? If you list stuff, it might sell. And you know what? It did sell. So this first one is a set of 3 Worlds of Santa's Village in Dundee, Illinois. They're 2 patches. One of them was had a little stain on it, and I did disclose that. I figure I got a nickel into these, and these sold for $4.64 plus shipping. All right, moving right along. This next item, another patch. I'm going to have 3 things of patches here right in a row. This is a Rodeo, America's #1 sport 3-inch diameter patch. Again, got that one for a nickel, or I'm just figuring a nickel on them. And this one sold for $8.92 plus shipping. And then next up here we have this Disney World vintage, still in the package, Big Al character patch. New old stock, still had the Disney price tag on the flip side of that there. I think it was 79 cents at the Disney World store. Anyway, so I figure I got a nickel into this one as well, and it sold for $6 plus shipping. Okay, we're out of the patches here. Now we're back onto some other items. Anyway, let's get into this one. This one I found, it's 3 bottles of Johnson's Detangler or No Tangle for kids. It's a strawberry scent, and I believe it's discontinued. At least that's what I saw on some of the comps that I'd looked up on it. I got these 3 bottles for $5. $5 total. And these sold for $28.50 plus shipping. I apologize if I'm cutting off my head here. Give me a little bit of slack. First time using this handheld thing, and hopefully my face is in here and not taking up the whole screen. All right, next item here. You might have seen these on a haul video. It's a pair of Wrangler's FR or FRC jeans. It just means fire retardant or fire retardant clothing, mostly used by people in the oil industry or that work at chemical plants or other types of plants. I got these for $7 at a thrift store, and they sold for $25 plus shipping. All right, moving right along. You might have seen this too in that same video. I went to Ross and did a little RA. I only came out with one item. This one item was it right here. It's these Dockers Big and Tall khaki pleated slacks, size 58 by 30. Picked those up for $1.99 plus tax. It was $2.16, so we got $2.16 into this one. And they sold for $21.74 plus shipping. All right, moving right along here. This one is not such a good buy. It's the Sony DVP SR210P DVD player. Picked up 2 different DVD players from a neighbor for $15, so figure out $7.50 into this one, and it sold for $17.99 plus shipping. Okay, finally, this last set of Chateau Spill red wine stain remover, 2-pack. It's 4-ounce bottles, 2 4-ounce bottles. They sold and went over to Australia. I had 6 sets. I think 4 of the sets went over to Australia. Anyway, so I've got $4.31 into these, a RA item, and they sold for $16.83 plus shipping. And last one here while I'm standing up holding this thing, and I'm glad it is the last one because my arm is tired. These OGA Morel France eyeglass frames. I got this in a lot that I bought off of shopgoodwill.com. Figure I got about $10 into this pair of glasses, and they sold for $30.76. Okay, so for this next portion, I'm going to be standing just without anything in my hands here, not holding onto the sheet, not holding onto the camera. Rotator cuff was on fire. Anyway, so I've got a tripod here. I'm going to try that, and got my little cheat sheet up here. So I'm moving right along. We got this next item here, this vintage Kodak Duoflex 3 camera with the built-in flash on the side over here. The picture's here, but flash is on this side, right? Right. This was in a lot of cameras that I got off of shopgoodwill.com a few weeks back. It's in the last haul video, I believe. There were 4 cameras in there, $36 total, shipped, everything. So $9 a piece into them. I'm already in the profit on these. This one, $9 in, $24.99 out the door plus shipping. Next up here we have this APC battery backup and surge protector. This is like for a commercial business. This was actually, it came out of a restaurant. Bought it at a garage sale. It was a restaurant that the lady running the garage sale had owned. So she was just kind of selling off all the stuff that she had in there. This I got for $5 and it sold for $19.95 plus shipping. Next up, along with those patches, there was also a keychain and a couple other little knickknacks. Got this Scotland Souvenir keychain with a gold cross on it. 5 cents into it. This is just what I'm figuring because of all the patches and other stuff that was in the little baggie for $1. So 5 cents in, $4.64 out the door. Not the biggest sale, but I mean, these things were sitting around and I didn't have them listed, so I listed them and they're selling. Next up here, pretty neat little item. I picked up a couple of different little toy robots from one of my neighbors on our neighborhood Facebook page. I got them for $5 each. So I got $5 into this Disney Pixar Wall-E kids robot with a remote. $5 in and $30 plus shipping out the door. Next up here, another neighborhood item. I picked up this Patagonia Sinchilla Snap Tee Fleece Pullover. $5 on that. And it sold for $22.39 plus shipping. Moving right along here, we have one of these Willow Tree Angels. This is the Angel of the Heart figurine. Get back into frame here. I've picked up, we had some of these that we had on our own. I think I've sold through all of those already. I don't know what cost we had into those because it's something my wife had for a while and decided she didn't want to keep anymore. This one, I believe, though, I picked up a few of them at a garage sale. If you can find them for the right price, they're not bad little items to have. They'll move. So this one, I have $1 into it, and it sold for $7.06. So you can see it's not a large selling item, not a large dollar item, but if you can pick them up for $1 or less a piece, you know, you can sell them anywhere from, like this one, $7.06 on up to, I think, $30 is the most expensive one that I sold. Next up here, we have my favorite price. Another item from my neighborhood Facebook page. This was free. Actually, it was 2 items or 2 pieces, 2 packages. HP Yellow and Magenta ink. This is new, sealed, but they were both expired. One of them, I think, had just expired in December, and the other one was August of 2020. Anyway, so I bundled them up, no cost in, and these sold for $9 plus shipping. All right, and finally here we have this, if you saw my last haul video, this Abingdon's Strong's Exhaustive Concordance of the Bible, King James Version. I got this for $1 at a garage sale, and it sold for $19.79 plus shipping. Kind of standing here like the Ricky Bobby thing. I don't know what to do with my hands. Anyway, so we're going to switch now. I'm going to go sit down, and we'll go through the numbers for you. Okay, so I'm back sitting down like I am in most of my What Sold videos. Please tell me, comment down below and tell me which, if you preferred any of them, if you don't like any of them. If you don't really care, just either the standing up holding the camera or standing up with the tripod and my little banner thing there in the background, or just sitting down here as I normally do going through the What Sold videos. So let's get into the numbers. Gross sales for these 18 items, $310.37. For the cost of goods, we have $67.17. And if you subtract that, we end up with $243.20. That's net sales before fees and taxes. So not too bad. Around 3.5 to 4 times my initial investment. I'm happy with that. Obviously, I think the last few times have been around 5 or 6 times my initial investment. But as long as I'm getting at least 3 times my money back, I'm happy with that. It's all, it's fun. This is a hobby. But yeah, I mean, the money helps too. I'm just reinvesting most of it for now. Anyway, as I said earlier, there will be some links below for some smaller channels that I've recently found and that I, enjoy watching. Also, I'll have the 2 that I mentioned earlier from some of the bigger channels that I watch. I'll link those down. And I'll link some of the larger channels that I've learned from over the last couple of years, just as we go along in different videos. Also, down below in the description, you will see some Amazon affiliate links for things that I use in my reselling business, and also for things that I plan to purchase and add to my reselling business. If you do click on one of those links and stay on Amazon there and shop either for that item or for any other item, just as long as you're in that session, I do receive a small percentage for the affiliate link, and I appreciate it ahead of time. Thank you. So this has been Keith with K&D Flips. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, hit that thumbs up. And if you don't mind, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. That way you'll be notified when we put out the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, so this is just a test, just to see how this works, how this looks. And I'll probably look fat. If I were reading off a page, because I'm going to have to look down every once in a while and say, okay, this, and this. Checking to see how this looks at a little different height. We don't have to see my chins. Maybe if I look like this. All right, so let's try that one more time.